Ladies, gentlemen, children, mammals, and all other mineral-based life forms, welcome to the xchurch. Welcome to the King of the Cage tournament. Our first competitor, reckless Dalton Chase.
Hello, Draco.
Hello.
Nobody told me this was happening.
Oh, didn't they? Did they not?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm currently being joined by the former Academy champion Draco, as it's Gainsborough and Shane Manson isn't here. Welcome, Draco, to have commentary.
Welcome to the xchurch. Welcome to the King of the Cage tournament. A yearly contest struggle, pitting man and woman against unbending steel. All for the right to be named King or Queen of the Cage.
And our opening contest, we have got champion versus champion as Dutch, on behalf of the tag team champions, faces reckless Dalton Chase. And remember, the faster the win, the better your number in the King of the Cage. In the same token, the faster you lose, the worse your number is going to be.
So it is really a contest of beating your opponent quickly, smartly, trying not to get too worn down, so that when the time comes to be in the cage, your body can withstand the torment that you will go through.
And ladies and gentlemen, these men, speak from experience. Draco, you were in there last year.
Yes, we were. It was interesting. And you see now Dutch getting the better of the Academy champion. Experience over... What has he got?
What is he...
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Are those wax pads?
Those... Those are waxing strips. Oh, he's going to feel that in the morning.
Dutch is evil.
That is it. It's...
And Dalton's got a lot of chest hair.
Dalton looked like he was asking for it to be removed.
Oh, that
is reckless.
Do we check the rule book on that? Is that a disqualification for a foreign object?
I honestly do not know. I don't know if waxing strips were ever written into the rule book.
I've got to get that Fight Factory rule book there, Draco, and we'll have to have a look at that. Meanwhile, Reckless is checking his chest hairs.
He does not look pleased by that. But the referee did not call for a disqualification.
He did not.
So it must be legal.
Guess so. Referee's discretion.
Yes, very true. And that the referee looks like an honest man, so it must have been a beautiful European uppercut from Dalton Chase there.
Question for you then, Draco. As a fellow, well, not a fellow trainee, but as a trainee of Dutch, is he the worst person you could draw in this? Being as he trained most of the people in it?
You raise a valid point.
Or is Will Cruz the worst person to draw, as he's the reigning king of the cage?
Equally a valid point. As you say, Dutch trained us all. He knows more than any of us. He has probably forgotten more than any of us do. Dalton Chase is trying his best.
And that's all you can really do in this business. Look at that power!
Oh, that is power right there.
Look at that, Dalton going straight for the cover. He knows the quicker you win, the better your number. That's it.
He wants to finish this match quickly so he can enter the cage at a later point.
The winners will obviously get the later numbers, the 5 later numbers. The losers will get the
first 5.
Yeah, the first 5.
And again, speaking from experience, I entered last year officially 3rd.
That's because of Tobin, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Not an official entry, but was in there anyway.
Yes. So I was out at position 4, and that is not a place you want to enter, because there are many other competitors you have to try to go through to win.
Oh, look at this Draco, sorry to put you off there, look. Dalton was trying, I think he was trying a small package. Whoa. Couldn't get it, took the suplex instead. I bet Dutch taught him that one.
He did, but I think he surprised Dutch by being able to use that maneuver against him.
Absolutely. That's what you've got to do to beat Dutch. They're all his trainees. You've got to get Dutch.
Him.
Dutch is going to be in that cage no matter what, win or lose here. And he might be the biggest threat in that cage, because he knows every one of them. He knows them better than they know themselves.
Very true.
He knows their limits.
He does.
He knows their strengths, their weaknesses. He's analysed each and every man and woman in that cage.
Valid point. So here, Dutch, he may look like he is just playing to the crowd, but at the end of the day, he is stalling his time out. And to be honest, that may not be a good thing, because even if he wins now, by stalling the timeout, that means he will enter the cage earlier than if he had just finished this match quickly. you need to be thinking about how quick you can end your qualifying matches.
This has been going what, a good 5 minutes already. If Dalton can pull off a win, which we have seen him do against already graduated FA stars like Riza, for instance.
Yes.
Dutch could be coming out first.
He could.
And that would be a shock, I think, to most people in that cage, if not everybody.
That would. That would be a shock to himself. He would not be expecting that.
Oh, look out. Beautiful Samoan drop.
Beautiful.
Oh!
And a kick out at 2.
That was close.
I think Dutch thought he had it there, but now he is calling for the finish. He knows Dalton Chase is exactly where he needs him.
There we go.
On the shoulder.
Yeah, you called it, Draco. Dambuster power slam.
There's the Dambuster. 1, 2, 3, and this match is finished. Dalton Chase. Dalton Chase put up a good effort, but at the end of the day, experience outlasted. But at the end of the day, this still means both competitors enter the cage. All this means is Dalton Chase enters earlier than Dutch will. And Dutch looking at Dalton with a measure of, is that respect? It could be.
Okay, folks, if Dutch gets the win over Dalton, we're going to have some more one-on-one action next. This next match is set for 1 fall and is also a non-title bout.
our second match upcoming. Tobin Grace versus Edward Ripper. Although it is a non-title match, Edward Ripper is the FFW European Champion. A championship he has held with glee, with honour. And as much as Tobin Grace would love to take that away from him, tonight is not about the European Championship. Tonight is about King of the Cage.
We have got, as Draco I'm sure has already said, Ripper versus Tobin Grace, two people you know quite well, Draco. You've been in the ring with both of them.
I have. Tobin Grace once, and Edward Ripper more times than I would like to remember.
Who's tougher, in your opinion? You've been in there with both. Best to get a wrestler's thoughts on it. Who's tougher? On the spot, Draco, who's tougher?
Experience would say Edward Ripper, as he is the European Champion. However, Tobin Grace has a level of brutality that is rarely seen in Fight Factory wrestling.
Oh, you can say that again.
A level of almost barbarianism that is almost too much to watch at times. He delights in inflicting pain, in tormenting his opponents.
Which he was doing then, but Ripper has got a nice reverse then. Took Tobin to a reverse headlock.
A very nice reversal, and that is what Edward Ripper must keep on doing to win this match. You cannot go toe-to-toe with that level of brutality. You must outwit him, outpower him if you can.
That's interesting. Who's got the power advantage? Ripper's the bigger of the two.
Ooh, as he is showing right now, just knocking Tobin down with strike after strike.
Tobin was trying to package up Ripper. Oh, Ripper's got him on the shoulder.
And just a moment for the audience.
Big slam.
Before slamming him to the mat. And he goes straight for the pin. And Tobin kicks out at 2.
Yeah, that's what you've got to do. Those quick falls. Only takes 3 seconds.
It does. 3 seconds. And then you enter the cage. Earlier or later, depending on which side of the pin you are on.
Well, I think Tobin's going to enter a cage today anyway. Win or lose, today, tomorrow. He enters a cage every day. We get him on day release.
Yes, yes we do.
And that's going to obviously give Tobin the advantage in the cage.
Yes.
He's used to them.
He will have the home field advantage.
He will. Do you know he was an orphan? I found this out the other day. I did some background research. Tobin was an orphan. I still haven't found out why he originally got put in prison. I'm working on that. But he was an orphan.
Are you sure you want to go down that rabbit hole?
No, I don't. But I thought it was interesting. He was an orphan and now he's a madman psychopath. A psychiatrist would love that mind.
Yes.
Can we call Dr. Fraser Crane? He would love it.
We need Dr. a beautiful slam from Tobin there. And it's Ripper's turn to kick out at 2.
That was actually quite close.
That was.
See, I don't think Ripper expected Tobin to go for the pin after a scoop slam. And I think that's what caught him off guard.
It did. It definitely caught him off guard. And you see there, Tobin had him in the submission hold, and Edward Ripper, using those years of experience, got his feet to the rope to break up the hold.
We know submissions won't count in the cage, but Tobin's submission move can knock any man out. Thus, he can pin them afterwards.
Yes.
So submissions still are a factor. You just can't tap out. If you tap out, there's nothing. You're still in there. You're still legal.
Yes.
We've got to point out the fact that it's just pinfall in the cage.
Very valid.
These time qualifiers, they're anything. Pinfall, submission, count out, disqualification, all goes. Oh, it's the
And Edward Ripper setting up for the third.
gentleman, because he's the three gentlemen.
Yes. Getting the power of the crowd to help him. And he holds Tobin for a good couple of moments.
Wow, look at Tobin's face. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Tobin. Oh, you're not going to get Tobin like that, Ripper. Come on. Come on, Ripper. You're better than that, Ripper.
A little bit too cocky there, Ripper.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember what's at stake in the main event.
If Ripper had managed to properly hold Tobin's shoulders to the mat, he could have had that pin. But maybe a little bit of too much showboating there.
Yeah, he can't do this. He needs to stay on Tobin. He's going for the slingshot splash. The steampunk slingshot splash.
Oh.
Wasted too much time.
And there was the showboating.
Oh!
And straight back to the chokehold.
The fall from Grace is trying to get it locked. I don't know if he's got it all in. I don't think he's got his hands locked.
He cannot get his legs wrapped around for the body scissors. That is the killer. If he gets the body scissors and gets you down to the mat, you have nowhere to go.
You are correct. He has actually got the hands hooked. You are correct, Drake. I might as well not do this comment. You can take this.
Oh, roll through.
Oh,
and
very
he
nice.
Still has the fall from Grace locked in.
And remember, submissions count in this. At least time, I guess we'll call them time qualifiers.
Yes, that is what they are.
Yeah. No other name for them, really. Look
and
at
Ripper back to his feet. And a beautiful slam, and then a kick to the back just to create the separation.
Ripper's in trouble in the corner.
Oh,
maybe not.
Beautiful spear.
1, 2, 3.
And there's the bell. A spear from literally out of nowhere. What more is there to say from that? One moment, that's all it took. One spear to put Tobin down for the 3 count. And now because of that, Tobin will enter the cage earlier than Edward Ripper. I don't know, I've not got to watch. The time to rope. Did he beat your time? Yes, he did.
Edward Ripper has won the first 2 time qualifiers.
He beat your time by almost a minute. There was moments where I thought you could have put Dalton Chase away a lot quicker than you did.
Right, let's get to the 3rd time qualifying match of the night.
And that is why he is the Academy champion.
And it's the non-title match.
Really? Oh, and that is not an image we need, Dutch. Do we know who he is facing? I have heard tell of who he is facing. It is the up-and-coming Cruz.
I used to really like this guy, but he's turned into a real arrogant. Well, it's not really PG what I want to call him.
No, as this is a PG show, we must enforce that. There has been a very peculiar change in Magic Myers as of late. Ever since...
Yeah, it's not for the better.
That depends which side of it you're on. According to Magic Myers, it would be better.
So make sure it's working before I start. Anyway, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of Gainsborough, Magic Myers is in the building!
And cue the boos.
Everyone's feeling! So that's the question I do not care.
So many boos.
The fact of the matter is, some of you, 1, 2 of you with a brain, might be thinking, "Ooh, Magic Myers, what are we doing here? Ooh, why are you here?" Yes, last time I was here, I lost my tag team title bout to Dutch and KD.
That would be me and my brother.
Yes, that would be.
In the process, I did not qualify for the King of the Cage tournament.
What are you doing?
The matter is, I do what I want. I've spoken to Miss Rebecca, and she said, and agreed with me, that it just wouldn't be the same without me. So, to be fair, I do have to have a qualifying match. But I do get to choose my opponent. Who will I pick? Edward Ripper. Tobin. No, you're right. Cruz? No, not quite. I did want to give an opportunity to a young man who won the Academy Rumble at 1AK. Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent is the up-and-coming star, Danny Creed.
On his debut, he won the Academy Rumble, as Magic just said, so let's see what he can do in a one-on-one.
Yes, a Academy Rumble match is a definite different bowl of spaghetti to a one-on-one match.
Especially against someone like Myers. As much as his attitude stinks, his capability in the ring does not stink.
It does not. He has held his own with a myriad of great wrestlers in his relatively short time on the wrestling scene. This will be a huge stepping stone for Danny Creed. Danny Creed has his work cut out for him in this one.
He definitely does, but I've just proven with Dalton Chase, you can't underestimate a new guy. I see Bird's back. I just want to leave you on this note. Have you noticed that Myers looks a little bit like Keith Lemon?
Well, I guess it's fitting that Danny Creed comes out to a Creed song.
Yes, very true.
And this may be his sacrifice. The junior heavyweight champion Magic Myers is his opponent.
As myself and Dutch were just saying, this is a huge block for Danny Creed. This is his moment. He won the Academy Battle Royale, yes, but a one-on-one match is an entirely different kettle of spaghetti.
We have got to actually point out here that this is actually a qualifying match. It is a time qualifying match. Creed is going to be in that cage.
He is, one way or another, he will be in the cage. Academy Battle Royale winner.
He's got a shot at the title.
Now in a one-on-one match against Magic Myers.
If I was Danny, I would have rolled Myers up right there.
But he feels the need.
The need for Creed.
The need for Creed, yes he does.
The need for Danny Creed. One of the hottest prospects coming out of the Academy right now. As you mentioned, winner of the Academy Rumble.
Now in a one-on-one match against Magic Myers, and then later tonight in the King of the Cage tournament. The road has been steep already for Danny Creed.
I wonder if Creed realised realises he is actually in the cage later, win or lose. I wonder if he actually realised that, or he's just thinking, oh, Myers is giving me an opportunity. Son, you're in that cage later.
And there is the wonder. For someone so new to Fight Factory wrestling, someone so new to the wrestling scene, looking in the distance over there, the cage looming in the corner. If he looks there and sees that cage, will it play on his mind? Will that become a burden on Danny Cruz's shoulders?
Oh, it might do. Myers was taking too much time. He's got to win this quickly to get the best time. The quickest victory gets the last entry, basically.
A resounding knee strike from Danny Cruz there. Oh! And a drop kick, taking Myers down to the mat.
Come on, Creed, you've got to stay on him.
Again, as with the opening match of Dutch versus Reckless Dalton Chase, is Magic Myers underestimating his opponent?
I think from his words before the match, the answer to that is yes.
Oh, and that kick echoed around the X-Church.
Kick to the spine, drop kick to the face. Myers, come on, you've got to get this done.
The clock is ticking for both these competitors.
Oh, it's kicked him right in the face. Creed caught the foot though.
What's he going to do?
Oh, spin out. Myers, I think Myers somewhat suckered him in there.
Well and truly. Again, experience outplaying youth.
Magic, of course, probably, well, one of at least the most successful academy trainees. Oh, look out, he's going for the window face buster. Myers counters.
On the shoulders.
Oh, it's a Death Valley driver. One, two.
And
he's kicked
out at 2.
He's kicked out.
And Myers is beside himself. He cannot understand how Danny Creed managed to kick out.
Myers again though, wasting time.
Wasting precious time on the clock.
Face lock. Could be thinking suplex here. Oh, Creed's blocking it.
And tries again, and another block. And again, and a roll-up.
Look out! 2!
Kick out at 2. Oh! Kick to the shin, takes Creed down.
Oh,
And a
jeez!
death-defying kick there.
1, 2, 3.
The time, Dutch, was 4 minutes and 1 second. Both matches have beaten your time. Dutch there checking the time in, and he knows that match 2 and match 3 beat his time. Dutch will be entering the cage for either of the winners from the past 2 contests. A show of humility from Danny Creed, showing respect to the crowd that are cheering him. Danny Creed will of course be in the cage later tonight, along with Magic Myers. He will have to face Magic Myers once again. enigmatic newcomer to Fight Factory Wrestling, Rouxliza. Who she is, where she has come from, no one knows. However, Rouxliza has her work cut out for her in the form of Lory, an absolute powerhouse of a woman, and recently aligned with Miss Rebecca. And Lory wasting no time approaching her opponent.
Yeah, what? For some reason I wanted to shout at Riza during it. Not Lory's. Something, I had the urge.
Yes, there's definitely a need.
Ring the bell! We are on!
And match 4 gets underway.
And I'm thinking, I haven't got the official times. Have we got official times here so far? I haven't. Have you?
Yes.
You have?
Yes, we do.
Who's the fastest so far? Who's the fastest winner?
The fastest winner at the moment is Magic Myers.
Oh, so as things stand then, Magic Myers is coming out last. Which means Danny Cruz coming out first.
He is.
This is thus far, but we've still got 2 matches to go.
We still have 2 more.
This is one of them. We've got the newest addition to the academy, Rouxliza. Do we know anything about her yet?
Honestly, no.
She just appeared from out of nowhere at the last show. Was in the academy rumble. Got to the final 2 as well until she was eliminated by Danny Cruz with a little help from Paul Malin.
Just a smidgen of help. Paul Malin was... To be honest, they call me crazy.
He gets a crackpot conspiracist.
Yeah, Paul Malin was sprouting some rubbish about how he knew who Rouxliza was.
Can he? Nobody knows who she is.
No, she honestly just walked in from backstage and walked out into the rumble.
Yeah. Well, right now, she's up against a brick wall in Lory. Oh, a reversal though!
And Lory
Rouxliza.
Lory does not look impressed by the newcomer.
Clothesline!
Beautiful clothesline. And a back elbow.
Try again.
1, 2, and a kick out by the enigmatic Rouxliza.
How powerful as Lory is, and to my knowledge, she's never been pinned, right? Is that true? She's not been pinned since I've been here. And that's a year. Today I had to go.
Do not believe. I think she has not. You raise a valid point.
But neither is Rouxliza.
Equally valid.
And Rouxliza's had more to scout.
Yes.
This is only Rouxliza's second match.
Yes. She has had more time to scout her opponent, whereas Lory knows nothing. Just like everyone here knows barely anything about Rouxliza.
Oh, I thought you just meant in general. Oh, using the ropes, disqualifications are in effect, remember?
I'm sure Draco would say something like that, but no, I wouldn't.
I don't even know what Draco was talking about.
And sometimes that is for the best.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. That is a big forearm by Lory right there. Use that power gain. Rouxliza, I see he's going to use the speed.
She would like to, yes, but Lory is just constantly on her. One shot after another, wearing down her opponent.
I guess this is more of a Queen of the Cage qualifier.
Yes. We had a King of the Cage last year in the form of Cruz.
We did, the defending champion. Oh, look at roll up too!
A wonderful roll-up. Oh,
Flip out the corner, nearly had it. And Lory is not happy about that.
definitely not happy.
Did she go for the mask? I thought Lory
She
had a hand
may
on the
have been.
mask.
But Rouxliza attempting to fight back, and just like that, Lory plants her and shows dominance again.
I want to know when Lory joined forces with Rebecca officially. I mean, she had a beard upon it with all that tag title mishap where she clocked Robin with the tag title belt and then blamed him for it.
Yes,
And ever
there was a
since-
lot of blame to be thrown around.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she beat Rebecca. I don't know. I don't get how that
There must have been some backstage talking that we are not privy to.
talking wine envelope full of green. That's how things usually work with them. Oh! That is a Lory edge chop. I'm not even calling that a knife edge chop because that's not even going to do justice.
1, 2,
I thought it was actually it.
and Rouxliza kicks out.
You know what?
I don't care what universe you are from, that is going to hurt.
I would wager. I want to see that 10 chops match thing that we had before. Lory, this is green. Imagine that, Draco.
I don't want to imagine that.
Irish whip.
Oh!
That's
An amazing big boot from Lory.
And that is a big move. Lory's thinking it's over. Riza has other ideas.
Rouxliza says, no, I am not finished yet. This match continues.
Lory, she was complaining to the referee.
She thought this was over.
She did, and it wasn't. And she's got to stay on. The quickest time wins. Quickest time gets the number, sorry.
And an amazing drop kick from Lory. Lory has just been constantly battering Eliza Rue.
Look out, using the ropes to 5.
Before it's a disqualification. And then if Lory does need to keep that in mind, because if you get disqualified, you lose your match.
And later number. Oh, look out.
Oh!
Riza caught coming in. Oh! And there's a big club in 4. I'm sure I've seen someone do that move before.
It does look strangely familiar.
Oh, so does that clothesline.
Wonderful
Hanging in the ropes.
clothesline. And another one just for good measure.
Oh, Lory's hanging.
Lory's hanging. This is not a position Lory needs to be in. Lory wants to be in.
Oh, drop kick to the head. That could be it.
Drop kick. That could be it.
Cover.
1, 2.
Oh.
Oh, just. Lory just gets her shoulder up there. That last drop kick, I think that really stunned Lory there.
Absolutely. She
This-
doesn't know where she is.
This is Rouxliza's opportunity. This is her moment. She needs to seize this.
Oh, look out. Oh! Pull back for the big right. Oh, Rouxliza went for the double knee backbreaker. Oh, look at
And
Lory.
Lory says, no, I will not fall for that.
Maybe she somehow did scout Rouxliza.
Maybe.
Fireman's carry, or firewoman's carry. Look out, Rouxliza.
Rouxliza taking Lory down.
Double leg. It's off.
And back up onto the shoulders. Oh! 1, 2, 3. And this one is over. And with that resounding victory, Lory advances to enter the cage sooner. Sorry, I stand corrected. Later. Rouxliza will enter sooner. And Lory looks like she is not finished. A little bit of a dirty attack on the upcomer Rouxliza, and then chasing the ref around the ring just for good measure. Ladies and gentlemen, your Fight Factory Wrestling heavyweight champion and the current king of the cage, Cruz. And in this contest, it is the age-old story of David versus Goliath.
Well, Draper, you say that the last time David met Goliath, David pinned Goliath to win the tag titles.
Yes, he did. And
what? The reigning king of the cage apparently has got himself coffee.
Is that part of his normal pre-match workout?
It's a Caffeine Express thing. Hashtag it, you know.
Yes. That I forgot about the Caffeine Express.
I tried to. What is he? Oh, he's coming over here. Water? It's hot water. Put it on our announce table. When did he even get that? I don't know. He's so busy. There's the bell.
Oh! And straight away, Cruz goes on the offensive. He wastes no time.
Reigning king of the cage, Cruz was the one who won his match the fastest last year. Beating former employee Eliza Rue. Cruz knows the score. He knows what he's doing. Look at this.
And a kick out by KD at 2.
And you know he remembers what we mentioned earlier about KD hitting him. He remembers that.
Yes, he definitely will.
He's snarled about it for the whole month.
That will have eaten him up inside. He not only has something to prove today in retaining his title of King of the Cage, but also he wants a measure of revenge.
Absolutely.
At one point, the Brotherhood held every title they could, aside from the Academy Championship.
And the European as well.
And the European.
But probably because they never challenged for it.
Who knows what would have happened if they had.
About titles though, well, at least not belts. It's
Not
about
tonight.
King of the Cage, it's about crowns tonight. Oh, the reigning King of the Cage. Using the power. He's not running phone now since KD joined. Officially.
Yes.
Lost his little brother.
And KD trying to fire himself up there, but to no avail.
About each other because Dutch is going to have told him.
Definitely. The Institute will have been doing their homework, and as part of that homework, they will have been strategizing with each other.
Of course, they are the tag team champions as well.
For a reason.
For a reason. Beating the Brotherhood, the almost undefeatable Brotherhood that those titles.
It seemed like it, yes. But somehow they managed it. They managed to defeat them.
And we can't count KD out because that was only his second match, and he won the tag titles and pinned the heavyweight champion to do it.
Which does lead to the question of what does KD need to do in this match?
Probably run at this point.
Where it is one-on-one. There is... Oh, and a hellacious chop there. There is no Dutch in this match. There is no Magic Myers.
But there will be in the cage because remember, eliminations can't happen until everyone's in there. So all four are going to be in there at the same time.
Yes, and the fireworks that could happen when all of them are in the cage. The cage could become a slaughterhouse.
It will be. There's no maybe about it, Draco. You've been in there, you know better than, well, obviously better than me, but just as much as Will
Should
Cruz.
try it at some point.
Well, I'm announcing from the thing later, that's all I want to do.
You don't want to get it.
No, not to wrestle. I can't wrestle anyway. That's why I'm behind the mic. Headlock by Cruz.
All 10 of these competitors want to be in the cage. They all have their own reasons for being in the cage.
But more than most, such as Tobin Grace. I think he wants to be out there. I think he wants to be in there. He spends his whole life in cages.
He got out of his cage this morning to go into our cage this evening.
Actually, I'm even wrong. Might like it.
Probably.
How many times has Tobin been in?
Yes.
Maybe a veteran back out. I think check my research. Veteran of the cage.
I would call him a veteran, yes.
Again, that could impact something big because we've got some newbies in that cage. KD. Never been there before,
KD
although
has-
he's jumped off the top of it before.
Yes, although he was not an official participant in that match, he definitely felt the urge to go up to the top and try his best attempt at flying, which didn't work out very well for Tobin Grace. So KD knows what he has to do. He has to use his agility, his quickness, his speed, as he is doing here.
Good call. There's an arm breaker. That's not. You don't see that very often. 2.
Oh, that was close. He almost had Will Cruz there.
Timekeeper had the bell in his hand. The bell in his hand. Had the hammer for the bell in his hand. Oh! That's
There,
not it.
however, is the experience of the heavyweight champion. Knowing that KD was about to come flying towards him, he used every means at his disposal to make sure that did not happen. And now he is back to where he enjoys, the powerhouse.
Even that was in the face to Dutch.
Almost.
KD though, if anyone knows how to reverse that, it's KD. Oh, nice drop kick. Kicks the big man down.
And a wonderful kip up from KD there, showing his athleticism.
We've got to point out what the cage win last year did for Cruz. Two-time heavyweight champion, tag team champion. That started his rise to the top.
It was the start of an excellent year, and there, that right there, is what everyone is fighting for. Becoming king or queen of the cage elevates you to a level of stardom rarely seen in Fight Factory wrestling.
Because Cruz, he started off as the academy champion, remember, as well.
He did.
So that's what it means in this academy. Everybody in it, yourself and Cruz, even though you're not in there tonight, that's what that means. That's what that rise to the top means.
Yes.
And it could start for King of the Cage for someone, or it could continue with Will Cruz.
It could. You could go from the academy title into the professional titles, all the way up to FFW heavyweight champion.
Just as Cruz did, went from the academy champion, King of the Cage, heavyweight champion, just a couple of months later. If fact, it was a month later at Body Slams to Cancer.
It was where he defeated Dutch, his mentor.
The man that's held that title more times than anybody else.
Yes, a man who feels that title belonged to him. And Will Cruz beat him.
Amazed. He's not himself. Is it because DA Mills is here? I think he's still, apparently I've heard that DA Mills is still running from SC Supreme. That is what I'm telling. That's what I've been told.
I do not know how a man can have that much stamina to be running for this long.
He has been, that's what I've been told. Oh, look at that! Launcher by KD sets the big man down.
And again, the athleticism, the agility, the skill needed to take the big man down. The headliner Will Cruz can go toe-to-toe with practically anyone in the powerhouse game. You need an edge when facing Will Cruz.
Did you see that? Did you see that, Draco? Sorry, look at KD. Playing the referee count.
Counts faster.
Brilliant move by KD.
And Will Cruz just beats the count to keep this match ongoing.
KD is remembering the countouts, disqualifications and everything counts. He wanted that count. He's going to be in the cage later. He wants to see him stamina and win. He's just been told this match is now... Oh! This match has now been going the longest of any. Oh, that's it. It's over.
We were saying this match has been going longest. And then just like that, one moment, that's all it needed. One moment. And one solid punch later, KD is down, Will Cruz is winning. And although they both qualify now for the King of the Cage tournament, what condition will KD be in?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event. And it is the Fight Factory Wrestling King of the Cage match. Introducing first, the entry number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event, the King of the Cage match. And entering first, meaning he lost his match the quickest, Danny Reed. A relatively new up-and-comer in the Fight Factory roster. He has a literal mountain to climb. ahead of him. Is he up to the challenge? Time will tell.
Introducing entry number 2.
And when I said a mountain, this is possibly the worst start for Danny Creed imaginable. The man who literally lives his life in a cage. Tobin Grace. And he is already stalking Danny Creed.
And the bell has sounded. I could not get out there fast enough.
You panicked, you scarf.
I can't run, I've got dodgy legs and I ran. But we're starting off with Tobin Grace and Danny Creed. And Tobin, no strangers to starting this match off, did so last year, albeit unofficially, but he did so last year.
This year, he enters officially and he wastes no time, going straight to work.
Entries will be 1 minute and 30 seconds apart.
Which means Danny Creed has an entire minute and a half of Tobin Grace
Of torture, of
toying
pain.
with him.
Oh!
Oh, resounding shots. And Tobin knows. Oh!
Spinning sidewalk slam. Remember, as I announced before the match, pinfalls, they don't count until all 10 are in there. Which obviously means Danny Creed and Tobin Grace have got the longest way to go, no matter what.
They have, I said, they have a literal mountain to climb. And I was not wrong. And Danny Creed's road to the top of the cage has started in the worst possible way. 1-on-1 for a minute and 30 seconds with Tobin Grace.
Almost on cue, Draco says it.
And the timer starts. This is Danny Creed's moment of respite.
Entry number 3 is your FMW Academy champion, Reckless Dalton Chase. Here he comes, number 3.
Dalton's first time in the cage.
Danny's as well. Tobin's, as we said earlier, is a veteran of it. Reckless going right for Tobin. That's a gutsy move right there.
That is Reckless.
Oh! No pinfalls.
He's going for a pin.
That's the rookie. That's the rookie in him.
That is that. Evidently, he did not read the rule book as well as he should have. He should know. You need to know, going into a match like this, you need to know all the rules, all the ideas, all the strategies, everything that you must do to survive in there.
Absolutely. And it was worth pointing out that for a moment there, the future opponents were working together. As we know, of course, Creed has a future shot at Dalton's title.
He does. And a moment of clarity there between the two, a moment of understanding, knowing that Tobin Grace was the bigger threat.
Absolutely.
However, the moment Tobin was down, all alliances went out of the cage.
And that's what you've got to do. You've got to wear down everybody and try and preserve your own energy. And of course, these guys, they all lost once today. These guys got the early numbers. They're in the longest.
They have. There is 2 more competitors to enter who have lost matches today, and that will be playing on their minds.
There we go. We're about ready for entry number 4. That's my cue.
And And entering now. The enigmatic Rouxliza entering her first cage match.
Yes, Rouxliza is entering her first cage match. Where is she? She's not actually entered yet. Is she? She's hiding. She's crouching.
Oh, there she is.
No, hang on a minute. Is there a rule that you've got to get in there before the turn out? I actually don't know that rule.
No, there is no rule stating you have to get straight in, but in she goes. And she takes a moment.
Very timid.
She takes a moment to look around.
Trying to form an alliance.
With Dalton Chase against Tobin.
I think everybody's got to form an alliance against Tobin at this point. He's used to this. He lives in this. Oh! And that's a kick right to the
A
stomach.
low blow. Oh! And another one.
And that's for eliminating me in the Battle Royal, Creed. That is what Rouxliza is saying right there. No!
And again, Rouxliza going for the pin, not knowing, evidently, that pins at this stage in the match do not count.
On the ball. That's a good... yeah, can JB... I've just got this in my ear. Can JB understand Spanish?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to check that.
That is a question to ask him afterwards.
I assume she is Spanish. Like I say, her music makes me want to shout Arriba.
Yeah.
Mexican, Spanish. I don't know. She's trying to avoid the action right now, though. Taking a shot here and there. That's good strategy in this thing.
All three of them working on Tobin Grace, doing what they need to keep the creature down. Because they know Tobin Grace on his feet is an issue for all of them. And now we have our last competitor of the matches who lost their match.
We're halfway home, Draco!
We are halfway there. We are halfway through the list of entry.
And all these guys are living on a prayer right now.
They definitely are.
All these were the 5 losers of the time qualifiers. KD, he had the longest match of them all, and that was the last match as well. So he's had less time to recover.
And KD not even bothering with the door.
Tobin!
Oh! That is what happens when you ask for something like that.
Tobin didn't even move!
Ask and you shall receive. What was he thinking?
The KD bomb off the top of the cage this early in the match. We haven't even got everybody out here yet.
Was he even thinking? Does Tobin Grace even think? Or does he just react?
I don't know, but right now, Rouxliza is the only one standing, and if that happens at the end, she'll be queen of the cage.
She will be, if she is standing on the outside when it is down to the final 2.
Well,
And just like that, Tobin Grace takes control again.
Reckless from behind on Tobin.
And now all of the men in the match so far just trying, desperately even, to keep down Tobin Grace.
Hard to keep up with the action in this thing. I had this trouble last year and it was my first event.
And I see Reckless Dalton Chase there, holding his chest. Is he still feeling the effects? And I can't believe I'm about to say this, of the wax strips, courtesy of Dutch.
Well, if my timing is correct, this will be the current champion.
Ooh. have the Brotherhood music.
And it was, my math was actually correct.
And Will Cruz taking his time entering the cage.
He's played this game before, as we know.
And
oh, look at this.
Reaching through the cage.
He's biting his fingers.
Biting him. Admittedly, anything goes in this match, but honestly, there is a line that should not be crossed.
And those, I don't know if you know this, Draco, but those fingers were broken at the last show in the match with the Brotherhood.
They were. I had forgotten about that.
I think there's still tape on the fingers, still feeling the effects, it's not 100%.
And one by one,
Watch Cruz delivering chops.
one by one, they are trying to take Will Cruz down.
And look at Spider
It's just
Roo.
not working.
Spider Rouxliza. She's coming down hard. She cannot do whatever a spider can.
That is not how a spider should land.
Not at all.
For a human being.
Cruz just squashed the spider.
And now he is just taking his time.
I think Reckless just took a thumb to the eye. At least it was a fist to the eye. At least. Might have been a thumb. I'm not sure. Cruz. Where's Cruz going? Yeah, he can't. Only the last two.
Climb out yet, Cruz.
Only the last two are escape.
It is an amazing drop kick delivered from KD to Cruz, sat in the corner there.
Reckless is using the right hand in the other corner against his future opponent. We got the next entry.
And is it at this point of the match where truly chaos starts reigning?
And here we go, the two women are officially entered. Well, they will be once Lory gets in the cage, that is.
And she is in, she wasted no time getting into the cage.
This is the kind of match Lory likes. No rules, just beating everybody inside up.
Very true. Wasting no time going to work on her opponent.
Wait a minute, Draco, what's Cruz doing up there? I only just noticed him. Cruz been caught with a suplex from Lory. Cruz, I can't tell if he's poised for something or just chilling out. Snap in by Lory on KD.
And a huge shot staggers him. And another one takes him to the corner. And then she goes. Lory is playing the smart game here.
So is Will Cruz.
Picking apart opponent after opponent. Whereas Will Cruz, as you say, another smart game, staying out of the way, letting all of his opponents.
We've still got three to go. Get flustered here. This cage has got me rattled. I've stood in there looking up and looking around at it. I had chills down my spine.
Truly chaos is now starting to reign.
Wait a minute, Lory's going up with Cruz. I'm not quite sure what Cruz's plan was there, but he just got a boot to the face for his troubles.
Whatever his plan was, I do not think that's what he wanted.
And entry number 8 is about to make his way to the cage. No stranger to this cage either. He was in the King of the Cage last year.
Made it to the final two.
He was defeated by Will Cruz. Absolutely right.
And just runs through reckless Dalton Chase.
Oh, and through Cruz.
Takes down Will Cruz.
Dutch, of course, despite the fact.
Now now he's choking. He's choking out Tobin Grace, knowing again that Tobin Grace is one of the problems in this match. Also staring straight at Miss Rebecca while doing so.
Yeah, he's not took his eyes off Miss Rebecca while he's been choking Tobin.
He has not. Everyone knows the history between Miss Rebecca and Dutch.
Absolutely. They've been warring since December.
They have. Warring like a married couple can only war.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly on point there. We've got 8 in so far. 2 to go.
And a resounding chop from Will Cruz to Dalton Chase.
Oh, he went for one on Rouxliza, but she ducked out
She
the way.
delivers one of her own.
Oh, that rattled Cruz. She hurt her own hand. She might have broke her hand on Will Cruz. Wait, the cage door's open. We have an in.
Just been informed by the referee that Tobin Grace is out. He's gone. He's eliminated.
Well, that's strange. Strange.
Tobin Grace is out of the cage.
We haven't got all 10 in. It's audible.
I don't know what happened. I could not see from my vantage point.
Has
But
Dutch literally choked the life out of Tobin in that corner, and they had to remove him from the cage?
I think there's a possibility. He's rolling across the ring, but he does not look right.
He's being rolled across the ring. I think the timer has stopped at this point as well. There's still 2 entries to go.
I don't know what to say. Tobin Grace is...
He's not moved, it's the referees that are moving him. It looked like a choke out. He was choking Tobin for a good few minutes. Maybe he's actually literally choked the life out of him right in medical assistance.
Possibly may do.
I think Miss Rebecca was trying to slap life back into him.
But meanwhile, the match continues.
This is also a big opportunity for the final 2. They've got an extra couple of minutes to rest while we get Tobin out there.
Or, in the case of the tag team champions, Dutch and KD, a couple of extra minutes to attack their opponent.
Yeah, point.
We have seen a couple of double team moves here from the tag team champions.
Yeah, that's back on.
Entry number 9.
And that means 1 man to go, and we know that man is Magic Myers.
Magic Myers entering the cage last.
And if memory serves, that's quite the opposite of last year. He was in there. Was he in there first? He was in there quite early. I do remember that.
He was. This will be a new leaf from his book. Entering the cage a lot later. And here comes Edward Ripper entering the cage.
Ripper no strength to this cage either.
No, another veteran of last year's brawl.
Oh, Dutch is breaking Lory's eyes.
As Edward Ripper goes to work on the current king of the cage, Will Cruz.
A late number for Ripper was good because he's big and he's strong. His pacing won't be as good as some of the littler guys in there, like Danny Creed, for instance, who needed that pacing because he started the match.
And everyone is now just delivering chop after chop to each other.
Eliminations will start after the next entry, the final entry.
Rip. They have the ref. They cannot be thinking this.
Well, we've got 8 in the ring. Tobin was carried out by the officials, so we're actually only going to have 9 for the finale.
Yes. Oh. I think Ripper went to chop JB, the referee, and he moved. And Eliza caught the punch of that. And now Edward Ripper going to work on Dutch, delivering 2 out of the 3 gentlemen, but Dutch moving under the ring.
And Magic Myers is bringing a toy with him.
He knows what is needed to win. As I said, he needed to dig in deep, find that place that none of these guys has ever been to before. And his answer to that.
Oh, JB just took it.
Almost.
He thought about giving it to Cruz.
Oh, and a spear straight to Magic Myers.
Somebody's come out of their shoe. JB's come out of his shoes. Cover, that was the first cover of the match. Ripper out at 2.
Magic Myers went to hit Ripper with the baking tray. Missed. Bounced the baking tray off the ropes into his own face and turned around into a spear.
This is when it gets tough to cut up. There's a roll up in the corner. Lory was nearly gone.
And now, with the announcement that pinfalls are now in effect, everyone knows it is all to play for. All the previous moments of this match so far were just the warm-up act. Now, we are in the main event. Everyone is fighting to be king or queen of the cage.
And in Will's case, looking to defend it. Oh, look at Ripper's just hit. Well,
there's
the 2
just suplexes everywhere. And there's the second one.
Cruz got 2 gentlemen. So did Reckless. The third one in hiding. Looks like KD might be getting it now.
1. Going for the second. 2. Will he get the third this time? No, and Rouxliza broke it up this time. And another low kick.
Danny Creed was trying to stay on notice near the cage. Dutch found him, but Creed got the shot in. Rouxliza's going for the ride. That's 1 gentleman. Will he get all 3 this time? That's the second one.
2.
Is he finally going to complete the 3 gentlemen? He's trying to. Rouxliza's blocking it. Oh, Creed!
Creed! Breaking it this time.
Shot to the kidneys.
and now it's Creed's turn to receive the suplexes. While in the corner, Magic Myers hitting Dalton Chase, I think.
No, Dalton's in that corner.
No, hitting Rouxliza with the baking tray.
It's so hard to call. So many bodies in there.
This is where chaos truly shines, and I love it.
Creed blocked the 3rd gentleman. Ripper, I think he's tied himself out on them suplexes.
Delivering so many suplexes to so many people will be tiring. There, you have to question, was that the correct thing to do? So much offence so quickly as Dutch just flies through the air, taking down Creed.
In the other corner, we got Lory choking Dalton Chase with a boot, which is all perfectly legal.
And Creed is out. Dutch flying through the air.
I didn't actually see what happened there. Great
and then
go.
Ripper pinning Danny Creed for Creed to be the first official elimination in this match.
First in, first asterisk out.
And now the stakes are set. The first elimination has happened. People know victory is possible now.
8 remaining. Tobin is out officially, even though he pinned.
And a
spear!
from Ripper to Dalton.
And that's it, Dalton's
And
gone.
Dalton's gone.
Oh, Magic Myers just took a low drop kick to the stones.
Courtesy of Lory. And
This one's for the other Brotherhood.
Brotherhood member receives the same punishment.
Myers trying to comfort his buddy.
Trying to comfort each other, but there is no comfort in
Oh,
this
look out, Draco! Rouxliza with the weapon. Oh, kind of magic. Kind of magic on Rouxliza. 1, 2, 3.
Rouxliza's out.
Rouxliza has been eliminated. Eliminations are coming thick and fast.
As Lory takes the time to deliver another drop kick, this time to Dutch.
Oh, KD rolling over. No. Good escape by KD on Lory over in the far side. Ripper's trying to take a breather in the corner. Cruz is out here comforting his privates. And somebody's got the baking tray. I think it's Myers.
That bacon tray will definitely play a factor, as it already has.
Oh, look at Ripper.
He's got Myers up and down. Down Myers goes.
How does Ripper keep on going? Stop, he is. It's like a steam drain.
That is what is necessary to be the European champion. He is showing everything needed to be not only a champion, but the European champion.
Oh, look out! Is that Ripper?
That was Ripper.
Edwin Ripper has been eliminated.
We did not see what happened there.
I believe KD hit a flatliner.
And I believe Dutch
held him on top. I think
did
that's what
something
it
as
looked
well.
like. I think he held Kieran on the pin. Sorry, KD on the pin. Dutch leg drop.
Oh, a
hard to
flatliner
see.
into a leg drop.
It's hard to see from this vantage point. Okay, so what we got left? Myers, reigning champion Cruz, Lory, Dutch, KD.
And the Brotherhood are pleading with Lory. Oh!
Lory's the only one without an alliance in there. I just noticed that.
But she goes straight to work on the tag team champions. Is this showing there is an alliance? Oh, 3 in a row to KD.
Dutch saving him.
Breaking up the pin.
Well, it's supposed to be every man and woman for themselves, but the brothers working together, as are the Brotherhood. It seems.
And now Will Cruz with the baking tray.
Look at Myers, he's got a huge smile on his face. Choked Dutch in the corner.
As he knows the Institute are outnumbered. For the moment, it would appear that the Brotherhood and Lory see eye to eye.
Absolutely, but that's not going to last.
Oh! A sickening chop to KD.
Oh, Dutch!
Oh!
Dutch caught Myers!
And KD moved.
What?
And
Cruz?
Lory took the chop.
Wait a minute! What the hell? Wait! Magic Myers has been eliminated! But, hang on, did he do that on purpose?
I do not know. He broke up the pin and then fell onto Magic Myers.
He doth protest too much.
He doth indeed.
I think he did that on purpose.
Oh.
He saved that pin relatively easy. He was still standing and all of a sudden he fell on Myers.
And Myers does not look impressed.
Oh, that is...
There is going to be arguments and tears before bedtime. And now we are down to the final 4.
Cruz is on his own now, and it's his own doing.
Lory on her own, quite happily, I would imagine.
Yeah, she's quite happy to beat up everybody and anybody.
And then on the other
KD.
side, the Institute, the tag team champions.
Cruz leading Lory for a little alliance here. They might have to do that.
They will need to. And the high five signify it.
Oh, Duck! Oh, Lory! Oh, Lory!
A powerbomb and a dog pile.
2, 3! Reigning king of the cage, Will Cruz has been eliminated!
And a dog pile. All three of them on top. All three of them holding Cruz down.
That was brilliant! That was brilliant! Oh, look at
Lory,
1,
2, 3.
KD has been eliminated! We are down to the final 2, which means the only way to win is to escape the cage going over the top!
Final 2 and Dutch is wasting no time.
We're gonna have either a new king or our first queen of the cage!
Dutch wasting no time going straight to the top, and Lory just catching him with blow after blow.
Oh! Dutch!
And crotching him on the top rope.
Dutch is out! He's hurt bad! He's been in this position before. Remember, like you said earlier, he was the final 2 last year. So no stranger to this position. And of course, Dutch was the one who took the Anarchy title in a cage from Tobin Grace.
By escaping
By
over the top.
Exactly.
So he knows what it's like up there. And remember, that is just not pleasant in any way, shape or form. And remember, last year, Dutch got over the top of the cage and he was blocked.
He was
by the masked man, who we now know was Lee Chaos.
Agency's masked assassin, I called him at the time.
He was working for Miss Rebecca,
Yeah.
though we did not know it at the time. Dutch was this close to his feet touching the floor.
And you know Dutch remembers that. He's looking for all obstacles on the outside. He's going up. Lory's caught him though.
And
shot to the
strikes
kidneys.
to the kidney, to the back, taking Dutch down a couple of rungs. And an elbow, 2, 3, 4. And Dutch has fallen. Lory could climb.
Yeah,
But she took a look at Dutch. And she's thinking she's going. And Dutch is scrambling.
Oh, look at Lory's grip. Look at the grip on the top of that cage. Those bars. I tested those bars before I stepped in there. They do not move. They are solid.
They are
solid steel.
unbending, solid steel. And right now, they have 2 people hanging from them, struggling to get out.
20 foot high, that cage. We got a rake of the face as Dutch tried to pry the fingers away. Oh! That's a straight back kick by Lory.
And Dutch has fallen a second time. Lory takes another look. She is so close to the top. But she's getting down.
Why? I don't... She can't...
No, she says, no, I am not finished yet.
Draco, if you can get a win, you take it.
You do.
This is an absolute mistake. What a T-bone.
And a massive T-bone suplex. Taking Dutch up and then crashing down.
Waist lock. There's the German
suplex. Lory just wants to play with Dutch at this point.
Lory's favourite moves. Put many a person away with that.
And she picks him up again by the mohawk.
Oh, Dutch is fighting back. Oh, Lory's dazed. Look at her eyes. She's glassy.
Sends off.
Oh, atomic drop.
And Enziguri.
A running Enziguri. Pinfalls do
And he
not
goes
count.
for the pin. This does not work. And now he's going going to the top.
This could be it.
With Miss Rebecca standing on the outside. And they are arguing while he is climbing.
They take any opportunity to argue, those two.
Could
Dutch is over.
Could that have been the distraction?
Oi.
He's almost up.
Lory's going to hold him in. If he falls, he's going to probably kill himself. He's going to win the match.
He will still be the king of the cage.
That's 20 feet high, that cage, remember.
Oh, and shot after shot. Lory keeping Dutch there. And Dutch is back in the cage. Lory dragging, pulling, doing anything she can to keep Dutch in this cage. Oh, one chop, two! And Dutch falls for a third time. Is 3 times the charm.
Lory
is up.
She's got one leg. She's got both legs out. Dutch
2 legs out.
She's going to have to be quick.
Dutch has to get up. Dutch is not getting up. Lory is down.
She's got it.
Lory has won. Lory was one of the favourites going into the match. And you can see Miss Rebecca is pleased with this result.
What a night for Lory, winning a time qualifying match and the cage as well.
A fantastic moment for Lory.
This isn't an erotic career. Can we say asses? I think we just did.
Yeah.
Miss Rebecca probably happy with Dutch's loss. Happier with Lory's win maybe. I don't know. She said the men's division, the women's division, it's all been taken up a notch. Well, Draco, this has been Queen of the Cage.
Yes. Will we need to rename this event next year?
Well, Lory's going to be defending.
Will this be Fight Factory Wrestling presents Queen of the Cage next year?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Bird. This has been Draco's. And that has been Queen of the Cage. Good night.
Thank you and good night.